D&D Beyond!
That's the first thing the stream's gonna hear. Amazing. Okay. Gotta fix the stream. Perfect. We are back. It was a nice little hiatus for us. We had some things to plan, some schedules to figure out for the two crossovers that are beginning right now. For the crossover recap, last session, both teams met for a day of political activism and games, some of which were also political, the games, and where the rules and the players are vague but are becoming clearer to our intrepid adventurers. Both teams began their day at different sides of the now sun-bathed city and enjoyed their time amongst the populace, taking in some time for a rare moment of enjoyable social interactions. Besting one another in games and adorning themselves in tattoos that seemed to move on their own, both teams knew there was more serious business to attend to as the parade of political candidates began to make its way through the melting snow-covered streets of Fury Keep. Witnessing a number of floats stroll by, the team had the opportunity to gaze upon the current political body of the illustrious city, each of their floats being led by a powerful beast of a dragon, albeit in its younger form. Once the speeches had concluded, both teams found themselves attending the after-party event of the Petting of the Dragons, where the beasts they had seen before were held tightly to their cages for all to see. The seemingly peaceful town, having almost no warning, was suddenly thrown into chaos as the explosions that rattled the walls and freed the dragons rung through the air. We now find our friends dispersed among the rubble, facing off the now free dragons. So let me pull this up for y'all.
Woohoo!
And don't let me forget, I am sharing my screen, so I don't mess nothing up.
I can't see. Can you switch to a bunch of other tabs really quickly, please?
I can switch to a bunch of other tabs. Fuck you.
He just wants to make sure that we don't see all of his porn.
I'd prefer you didn't. I'd see some raised eyebrows up in this chat.
Oh,
Oh, 1.2
That bad?
teraflop.
Bad, no. Weird, yeah.
What's Five Nights at Freddy's inflation?
no! No!
Do you really want to know?
Crib, just close your Rule 34 right now.
I mean, that's the one I have on a tab, or a bookmark. I mean, damn it. Oh, I didn't hit record. Fuck, okay, that's fine.
No one heard it.
Actually, yeah, if that was the time that I was going to open up the stream, that would be it. Anyway, so each of you guys remember where you were in the last event during the Pet the Dragon event, where all of you guys were standing before. Some of you had seen the source of the explosion, some of you kind of caught off guard a little bit. Wherever you guys are coming to, there's my little pointer. Arkul, you are here. Karl, right here. Harratuk's over here. Erevan and Char. And the enemies you're up against from the parade that you guys had seen. It's a good song. The green dragon. This phantom-looking beast is supposed to be the gold dragon. And
Tiny ass dragons.
they're small. Yeah, they were
Whelplings?
they're young ones. Yeah. Ooh, gosh, what am I doing? There we go. And the lion drake you guys had seen as well. Those are the three you are facing off against. So you guys will need to be rolling some initiatives.
I shit you not, it's a 20.
The streak continues.
I mean, I can
Nothing
show
changes.
my camera if you want.
War and Rachel's roles never change.
Keep it consistent.
Alright. Are cool.
Dicks.
How embarrassing. Erevan,
24.
you'll be up first. Harratuk? Or, well, after Char. Harratuk?
8.
How embarrassing, Carl. Oh, is that all-
11.
Okay.
2 ones.
It's not 2. It's 11.
Whenever somebody does that, that will always remind me. The one time I watched the Sarah Silverman show, it was this old comedian. I don't know his name, but he was like, it was him and another guy. It's like, I thought I was gonna die, and you know how many women I saw when I almost died? 3? No, 0. Totally gay for you, dude.
Aw.
That was really funny. It's fucking funny. Oh. Char Erevan.
So there's 2 dragons and a lion drake, you said?
Still a dragon, but yes.
Oh, okay. So they're all dragons.
Correct.
Damn.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I have everybody up. So, getting right into it. Okay, Char, you are up first.
So we are fighting the dragons? I thought we were trying to rescue the dragons.
It's up to you. Where you are in the initiative, you're first.
Okay, do dragons count as, like, animals?
That's a good question.
pretty
Probably
smart.
not, because they are their own species, I suppose. Because most animals are under like the beast category,
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
and Draconic is its own language. Well,
Okay.
is where I assume you were gonna go with that.
Yeah, I just didn't know if any of my spells for, like, animal stuff would work, but that makes sense. Just thought I'd ask.
Yep.
Okay, well, I guess at that point in time, I will wild shape into a direwolf.
Ooh. Gotta get this
And I'll pull that up in a second. But,
Is the DM prepared to pull out a diary?
There is
or just a wolf, yeah.
there is a oops, I didn't want to do that. That's okay though. Yep. We'll put Char oh gosh. We'll make her a little gazer
Ooh.
right over here.
Nice.
Yeah, this map is crazy. If you guys want to see it later, there's a ton of buildings.
Did you build all of this, or is it
I wish.
pre-gen? Is that why it took so long for us to get to our next session?
No. Well, kind of.
And then
And
I'm
is,
just gonna. Sorry.
Is Wild Shape in action?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's listed under my action. So, yes. And I was also just gonna say that Mally is still with me. So
Okay.
I'm not gonna move or anything.
Yeah, we'll have. Whoops. We'll have Mally. She'll. We'll have to think of some kind of. Not Sabrina. The anime you love. Oh my god.
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon. We'll have to think of some kind of Sailor Moon transformation where Char is doing her spin thing and Mally just like flips down at the end and lands on your head, and then
Oh my
toothpick
God.
ready.
Wow. Alright. 100% yes.
Erevan.
Where is Carl?
Karl is right here, and Erevan's right here.
So I'm gonna get back to back with Carl.
5, 15, 20, plenty of movement. Yep.
And
Or
then-
did you want to be like this diagonal, or did you want to be like next to
That's,
him?
that's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. As long as I'm near my friend. And then, I don't know what's happening. Like, I don't know if we're supposed to be fighting, right? Like, or do I know?
You can make a perception check.
Okay, I'll do that as my action. Perception. It'll be a 18.
What was it? 19?
19, yeah.
Yeah, from what that's pretty good check. From what Erevan can see, all of the three dragons he can see, and we'll say through the veil of mist and smoke, he can just barely see another fight going on over there where his friends may or may not be.
Okay.
He can tell that each of the dragons that are here are wildly what's the word? I don't know. It's flabbergasted. Is not the right word. But all of them seem completely out of wits and frantic as to what they are doing, and it seems like they're just ready to strike out at anything.
So they're rabid.
Perfect.
Like, so attacking them is fun. I will do that next turn. Then now I know the situation, and that's what matters.
Do you want to hold an action?
Well, isn't my perception my action for this turn? Typically,
Usually, if you want to get, I'll let you decide. If you think that Erevan taking that time to look around was enough for an action, that's fine. If you want him to hold one, that is.
yeah,
also
I
fine.
feel like assessing the situation, trying to actually assess the situation, would probably take about a few seconds. So it would be like my action.
Got it.
Would be, yeah.
With that then, this one is going to. He is. Where is it? Bam! He's going to. Oh yeah, he can fly so much. He's going to fly over to Char. He is going to come up and whoosh, throw his big mitts at you. For 18 to hit. Was an 18 hit?
Sorry, I was muted. Yes.
You're good. Okay. And then that is 8 slashing damage. And I need you to make a strength save. Did you mute again?
Sure did. 14.
Char in her form is knocked down. Kind of. More like a breakdance thing going on
Yeah.
here.
I like it.
She is prone, and I believe... Yes, attacks against you while you're prone do in fact have advantage. So he is going to come in for a bite as well. Yeah, 21 to hit.
Yep.
And then... That's 6. 10 piercing.
Oh, okay.
And then he is going to fly up.
Can I attack? Oh, because I'm prone. Probably not.
Right, prone.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if that's a... Prone doesn't say. Prone, generally you have disadvantage on attacks, so if you want to try and use your reaction...
Yeah, I'll try.
You'll have disadvantage on the snap.
That's fine. I will. Take that risk. Probably not going to hit, though, with a 9.
Nope.
Yeah.
So your Char goes down and she's a bit distracted by the mouse squeals going in her ears right now. She is
Understandable.
not able to make the snap. Karl, you're up next.
Ooh, how high up is that thing? Like 20?
15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Erevan, since he's using his turn to actually do that perception, he can see that there is a great amount of struggle in this thing trying to keep itself aloft.
What the hell is going on? I should go help that thing, eh? And I know he came over here, but I'm gonna go and probably move over there to assist. But what I want to do is I have 35 movement.
He's gonna move over here.
Yes, but what I want to do when I get within melee range is do a high jump if I have the movement for that. That requires moving 10 feet before I do it.
say how high you can... Jumping has always been so strange.
High jump, it says, is 3 plus my strength, so that's 20 feet.
Dang, you got the jump, man.
I want to take a swat at this fucking thing.
20. You said you have like 30. Yeah, you're fine. So 20. Yeah. I'm actually gonna put you under it.
I just want to leap up with my maul out and take a swat at this thing. See if I can bat it. That's gonna be 21 to hit.
It'll connect.
Oh, I didn't say rage. Fuck. All right, doesn't matter.
I was about to ask if you're raging or recklessing.
I didn't say rage, so no, just regular attack.
Okay.
It's 11 damage.
Yeah. So Char, you go, or Erevan, he's like, all right, you gotta, you're gonna have to back me up in this one. He runs over to this strange pink thing that just turned into a wolf as Karl, boom, connects with it, lands back down. Anything else, Karl?
I'm gonna look back to Erevan, kind of wave him over, or like point at it, and be like kill, or you know.
Kill.
Yeah.
I just point. I'm a simple man, simple dwarf.
After Karl, it is going to be this one's turn. First one in line is Arkul. 23 to hit you.
Yeah.
So Arkul, you take... Oh, interesting. Ooh. You take... Yeah, okay, sorry. I'm trying to make sure I'm reading the right stat blocks here. 13 slashing, and you are considered grappled.
Shit.
So it is actually going to start taking off with you as well.
Christ.
No!
I'm coming!
And that will be its turn. Fabulous.
Fuck.
This one, let's say...
Screwed up everything.
It's gonna go over to Erevan. And he only has that. So that's super cocked. Yeah. That's a natural one. Stop laughing at me.
A dragon.
So, let's roll that fail chart, shall we? That is... a 0, I guess. Oh, God. It... I don't even know how to RP this. It comes over to Erevan, and its bite on him misses so badly it damages its own self-esteem. Next round it's gonna have a -5 to hit. Harratuk, and then Arkul, you're up next. So Harratuk, you are right here.
Okay,
You are 30 feet away from, well, you get right here, so 5 tiles. 25 feet away.
I'm gonna throw a hand axe at the dragon that Erevan, the gold.
Right here?
Yeah.
I cannot remember offhand. What is the range on a hand axe? What does it say next to it?
2060.
Okay. Okay. If you move up right here, you will not have disadvantage.
Hmm.
I figure where I had you. I think you're right here. Because it's
right.
beyond that 20 feet range, so if you throw it from there, your attack will have disadvantage. Or you could reckless and get regular.
Okay, instead of throwing, I'm going to rage
Oh.
first, and take form of the beast with my tail. And I'm going to, charge it with my horns.
Boom! Yeah, make your attack roll.
13.
That will miss on that.
Miss.
Yep. And I believe that's everything for you.
Can I do a second attack?
Oh, No, because you did not use your attack action this turn. If you were to do like a regular attack, yeah, I forgot you guys get 2 of those now. With a regular attack action, now you get 2 attacks per that action, but you can't that is the action.
Yep.
Is that attacking? So anything else done during an action replaces that.
I also forgot that.
Oh yeah, I also forgot that. Anything else, Harratuk?
No.
Okay, Arkul.
Well, first I'm gonna just fucking say I'm gonna basically yell out in Draconic. Put me down. What are you doing? I'd rather you flee and not hurt anybody else. Get out of here. Fly to the north. Does anything happen after that? If not, I'm gonna do some other stuff, but
I don't know why Christian added the Stranger Things theme song to the battle playlist, but it's happening. Which I guess is kind of fitting for Arkul in the moment, is he's like shouting this as he's being lifted into the air by the dragon. He can tell that, and in the fury that it's trying to lift itself, he can see it like looking frantically around quite a bit, and he can tell that it's hearing the message, but not quite. What would the word be? He knows it's being understood, but not necessarily absorbed, I guess.
okay.
In one ear out the other, basically.
I'm going to try. What would I guess, let me ask a question first. What would I need to do if I wanted to try and break the grapple? Would that just be a strength check?
Is a contesting athletics or acrobatics check. Your choice. You are in the air.
I know. That fall damage, though.
Fall? I can't remember offhand. It's like a d6 per 10, I think, not per 5, so...
Oh, so it'd only be like 1d6.
Not horrific for you, but damage is damage. The fight has just begun.
I know. Crap.
I'm going to put you
I
on
guess
timer.
I'm going to try command.
Interesting, okay.
Let me see if this would benefit. Oh no, that's just more targets. I don't care about targets. I'm just going to cast command at first level. And I'm going to say... What do I have to do?
I believe I make a save.
Duration. You speak one word, something commands. Blah 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 blah. Higher levels.
Wisdom
There's a
save.
hit DC.
I have to succeed a wisdom save.
Okay. So the command is going to be surrender. And it needs to save with a wisdom of 13. BT dubs. So roll shittily.
Roll shittily. Interesting.
Mark that off. No. What do you do? Cast.
For the moment, while it's still greatly struggling to try and keep itself and you, a massive son of a bitch, in the air, Arkul can kind of see this kind of connection between their eyes where it seems to understand, but obviously it's not its turn at the moment. Is there anything else you would like to do before we enter round 2?
No.
Char, and then Erevan. Char, you are prone.
Yeah, I'd like to get up. Thank you.
Whoop. Half your movement speed.
So how far away is the, well, because, like, this one is still in the air, right? He didn't knock him out of the air.
Right.
I don't know if I can jump 15 feet.
As a direwolf?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if you could reach it at least.
As my strength is +3 for my modifier.
Make an athletics check. See
Okay.
if she can make that work. Because it's not a
What's your
high
strength?
jump.
Well, the direwolf has +3, but the athletics check is 16.
You said 16?
Unless you want me to use the direwolf, then it would be an unnatural 20. I don't know if you want me to use hers or his.
You have the wolf stats right now.
Okay, so unnatural 20 then.
Yeah, I will say Char is able to get up and kind of like do a dog butt wiggle before she snaps up into the air. As Karl is like, whoa. As he sees this thing. So you can make your attack roll.
Okay.
Not even a step street.
15 to hit.
That is the lion drake. Again, she is just snap a little bit wide of where she thought it would land. She comes back down and lands next to Karl. Anything else, Cha?
That's all I can do.
Erevan.
Yeah, so there's a thing in front of me, and since I have that thing that makes it so I don't get disadvantage on close range like that, I'm gonna go ahead and just shoot off 2 rounds real quick.
Pow, pow. Yeah, make 2 attacks.
So the first one is a 26,
Oh, yeah.
and then the second one is going to be 27 to hit.
Yeah.
And so the damage on those is 10. Where's my damage? There it is. So the first one is 8 plus 5.
13?
So 13, yep. And then the second one is 9 plus 5.
14.
And those will be my 2. Yeah, I won't do that yet. Yeah, I will leave it at that for now.
Yeah, looks like some big hits from Erevan there.
Contemplating, but I won't do
After
more
him.
yet.
It is this one's turn again, and the only one do have hit that one is Karl for the moment. Ooh.
Aye.
Actually, does the gold dragon? Never mind, he doesn't have that. This one is going to swoop down, and he is going to chomp on you, Karl.
Ah, you buzzard!
Claw. He's going to claw you first. I don't think this hits. 12.
My armor class is 16.
Big miss. Another smack. That one's a 17.
Ouchie.
So, where are you, baby? There you are. You ow. 12 slashing, which you are not raging. Harratuk is raging. So you do take that full 12, and you need to make a strength save.
Ouch. 12.
Karl is knocked prone. Whoop.
Oh, I'm pissed.
And it is going to
Can I attack it or try to?
ascend. You can try.
Disadvantage, right?
You're prone now. Or sorry,
Me?
you're standing now, so it's a regular attack.
Okay.
Karl.
No, it's not gonna hit.
Okay.
14, yeah.
So, Karl, you're just hearing stab, 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 but you're not seeing this thing connect with anything. But Karl, it is your turn. Right after this thing.
I'm gonna get up, kind of stumbling. I'm gonna wind back about 10 feet.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna take another dwarven leap of height. So, okay, this is gonna be an attack, and it says grapple can be used as one of my actions in an attack action sequence. So, the first one will be like a regular maul attack. It'll be like swing up into the air, bring my maul down on this thing's back, like straight down, and jab it to try and land. So this will just be a maul attack. Oh, fuck. That's that'd be a 2. Plus
Oof.
6 is 8, so probably not.
That's definitely gonna. So you can attack and grapple as part of the attack action.
When I click the thing here, it says if you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them. Wait, when you grab a creature, wrestle with it, you can use the attack action to make a melee attack a grapple. So I guess I can grapple as part of the attack action. You can interpret that language how you wanna.
That's what it sounds like to me. Yeah.
So in lieu of missing my my grounding swing, I do want to try and grab onto this thing.
Yeah. Athletics or acrobatics check, your choice.
Athletics. And I'm gonna get mad, so I'm gonna start to rage.
I think you can move attack. I don't think you can.
Rage is a bonus action, so I'm not
But
sure.
this is part of your attack.
Oh, all right. That's fine. It doesn't have to be with rage. I'll just do an athletics check. Oh fuck, man, 9. It's not looking good.
Whiff.
Ah! Okay.
I'm gonna stick to that one. I don't think you can bonus action unless, of course, you're a fighter doing action surge.
Yeah.
But in terms of breaking up an attack with that, I don't think that's. But for now, it doesn't really matter. Miss, and Karl descends.
I'll get real mad when I land and rage.
Now you can rage.
That's where I'll end my turn.
Perfect. Karl is green and gold. So, yeah. Ryan, bad news. It is going to take you up another 5.
Fuck.
And then it's going to free action drop your ass.
No.
So
Ow.
you are going to drop 20 feet for 9 bludgeoning.
Ouch.
And it is... So you don't have to tell me the number. How does Arkul look?
Actually,
Actually-
he looks
it will finish its turn on the ground. Because you told it to surrender.
Oh, fuck, it worked. God damn it. Still dropped me, though.
It still dropped you. You didn't say put me down, you said surrender. Okay,
Well, one word. I mean, yeah, he's looking pretty beat up. Not bloody, but he's pretty beat up.
And then the gold one. Erevan walloped on this guy. So it is going to... It's going to go up. How about I fly? It's going to go up 3 tiles, it's 15 feet. And then, let's see how well this works. Oh. Perfect.
Nice.
I need Harratuk and Erevan to make dexterity saving throws. Why am I rolling a d20? I don't know.
Because it's fun.
It is fun, but it's not necessarily in this particular moment.
I have an advantage.
On dex saves? Cool. Yeah, take it.
I have an 18.
Harratuk?
18.
Okay. So both of you will take... both of you will take 6 fire damage as this thing unleashes a breath of fire upon both of you. And Harratuk, your rage does not half that damage, just the save does. So both of you take, what did I say, 12? Both of you take 6.
Yep.
Sorry, I think I said you both take 12. I was wrong. And then that is everything it can do in that turn. So, Harratuk, you are up, and then Arkul, you're next.
Now I think I'm gonna try to throw a hand axe at it.
Oof, yeah, you're within that 20 feet, so it's a regular attack.
That's a 9.
Harratuk watches his axe sail past. And, just for shits and giggles, let's see if it hits Char.
Okay.
We'll say, I don't know. Let's roll a d100. If I beat a 75, it hits Char. First number is a 40, so no, that's an automatic failure. Okay, go ahead, Harratuk, with the rest of your turn. You do have another attack.
I'm just going to ready an attack for when it lands. I don't want to throw another axe at somebody.
Holding an action is its own thing, so you would have had to have done that other than throwing.
Okay. Well, I think I'm done
You're okay.
for this turn.
Okay. Arkul.
I turn around. You must flee, but I'm not going to go quietly either. Can I use my bonus action before my action, or does it have to be action then bonus
Yeah.
action?
Yeah, you can use them whenever, just not
Okay.
like, you can't interrupt the action with the bonus action,
So I'm going to use my bonus action,
as far as I know.
Force, and I am going to cast a 2nd level spiritual weapon.
Ooh.
So from the heavens, you see this giant circle of divine energy. My spectral wings pop out just for a second, and a tiny feather gets plucked and disappears. And then just a radiant beam of energy comes crashing down to reveal this giant-ass Buster Sword right behind the dragon.
I don't know if I have a Buster Sword, so how about a Cutlass? or a katana. I have a
I
katana.
want the other one. That one.
This is as big as
Yeah,
it
make-
gets.
Seriously?
Yes, I'm serious.
It's so tiny.
But it,
Yeah, it's so tiny.
it floats.
And that is going to make an attack.
Okay. Oh,
And I know we talked about it once, but just to confirm, does it get advantage?
I don't remember my logic at the time. I think it would because
You're-
it's not the attacker per se that's like doing anything special. It's the creature who's actually caught off guard at the
Yeah.
moment.
I say your logic was it is now defending against something else and me.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Did I say yes before too?
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's temporal.
Your logic was it is defending against this special sword now,
Yeah.
and it is defending against me. So
Cross-temporal
I
consistency.
will
That's what we like to
take
see
that.
against the.
And
dragon.
then
Yeah,
this
advantage.
is. +5 to hit. Okay.
Why? I have to ask Christian why he put the Stranger Things soundtrack on here. It does not work.
That's cocked. $17 to hit.
On green. That will hit.
Okay, and then that is a 1d8. So 7 plus 2, so 9 damage.
So, this particular dragon, upon taking damage, he does get a reaction. He gets a bite attack on you. You were
Here's
this
the
close
sword.
to a natural 20, buddy. 13 to hit, which I think is a miss on you.
No, 13 misses.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, Arkul, you can see it takes damage and it whoosh, it snaps directly at you, but misses.
Like I said, flee! And then I'm going to use my attack.
Flee as I murder you.
Yeah. Get the fuck out or I'll keep wailing on you. That is a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that is... That's 7 damage. And second attack. I get one of those now.
What was the roll?
What'd I say?
I have no idea.
No, I just said second attack. I just now rolled.
Oh. What the hell did I just hear?
I don't know. I said second attack, ha ha ha, I get one of those now.
That's what I heard. Okay, yeah.
Oh.
I was
19
so
to hit.
confused. 19 will hit. Yeah, it does not
another-
attack again after you after the second strike.
And that's 8 damage.
Yeah, Arkul's chopping it away. Anything else, Arkul?
No, that'll be it. That's pretty nice.
Top of round 3, Char, and then Erevan.
I'm gonna try and attack again. Bless you.
Thank you. Oh, shoot.
Okay, will a 17 hit?
On the Lion Drake, yes it will.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Thank God.
Just whiff city over here, man. Sorry. Okay. So
Whiff city, bitch, whiff city.
I am saying the same thing.
basically, 7 piercing damage. Does the DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone apply as well?
Why not?
Okay.
Natural 15 plus things.
Okay.
You know what? He is going to use his biting rebuke on you as well. Almost another natural. 17 on you, Char, to hit.
Yes.
Nice. You take 10 piercing damage on your way back down. Anything else, Char?
No.
Okay, Erevan.
So, I was muted. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that thing that happens. So, yeah, I'm just gonna try to shoot at the one that I shot at before with 2 shots.
Yeah. And it's your guns are considered a ranged attack, right?
Yes.
Ranged attacks, I believe, have advantage on flying creatures.
Ooh.
Oh.
Let's see.
This is well within 30 feet, maybe, or just in general.
Gosh, I never have my PHP next to me when I need it.
I mean, I have a 14 and a 24 to hit, so I don't know if the 14 hits, so if it doesn't, then the advantage will be quite helpful. If not, then no big deal.
On the gold guy, it would not. Go away. For now, we'll say it's fine. The advantage is fine. I can't remember. I could have sworn that it was a thing, but yeah, you can take that 24 for the first attack.
You said do take the advantage?
Yeah, so if you want to roll damage, that's fine for the first attack.
13 damage.
Oof. On the gold. Yeah. One punch. And Erevan, I think you have a second attack, right? Because you're a fighter.
Yeah, I have 2 attacks. I just was because I rolled a 14 and a 24, so I was going to use that was my 2 attacks. But if we're not doing advantage, then I'll just keep the 14 and miss. That's good.
You can have advantage on the second one.
Oh, okay. It will be a 17 plus 10, so 27 to hit that one.
That'll hit as well.
That will be a 9. So 14.
Yeah, this one looks like it's struggling quite a bit. Anything else, Erevan?
No, I think I'll hold my action surge.
Okay. So this is the Lion Drake's turn. He is going to turn over here. How high is he? 15, I think. Oops, that's the wrong tool.
I got concerned.
We'll say he'll blast that outward. So, Harratuk, I will need you to make a dexterity save.
I have advantage. This is an effect I can see.
Yes.
7.
Ooh, okay. So Harratuk, you can see as the creature that was hovering over Karl and Mystery Wolf, it seems to notice that Erevan is like blasting away at this thing and is doing it quite a bit of damage. So it comes over and it releases this sort of deep purple coloration breath over the dragon that Erevan's blasting. And some of the blanket of smoke actually comes over you, and he can kind of look up and see this intensive heat coming from the source. You are blinded until the end of your next turn, and this one goes.
Yeah.
Once the smoke subsides, Erevan, you can see that much of the damage that this thing had sustained has been patched up quite nicely. And in the same turn of events, this Drake has been in the air for 2 turns. The struggle seems too much for him to overcome, and the stress and exhaustion is now beginning to set upon him if he were to remain in the air. So he does come down. That's his turn. Karl, you're up next. So the one you were smacking, Karl, you can see it goes over, unleashes this thing as Harratuk is still kind of in a blind for a little bit. But your target has landed. Is the camera okay for you guys?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I was just double checking something. My rage ended because my turn ended and I didn't do an attack or get attacked.
I think it's the next turn, isn't it?
No, it says if your turn ends and you haven't.
Didn't you make an attack? I thought you swung.
If you make an attack.
Sorry. Did you swing?
Don't die.
I know. I thought Karl swung. No? Okay.
Before.
That's up to you. You have your whole turn ahead of you then. Minus the rage.
Okay. Wait, is it Harratuk or is it me? I'm sorry.
Should be Karl. Yes,
I want to approach this, get up behind the 2 dragons, the one that's flying. I want to do a run up again and do a high jump.
Sorry for the snap. You are going to attack the one that's flying?
Yeah, and since I'll be right next to the other one, we'll do try something fun. But
I think I know what you're going to do, but I want you to say it. Yeah.
Yeah, as I jump up into there, I bring them all up, make an attack. That's a 17 to hit.
17 is what you needed to hit that one, yeah. Woo. Just got hit, too.
Okay, so... Oh, damn it. Did I not say raging again?
You didn't.
Alright. So that was 10.
Okay. I was going to say, you haven't told me your roll yet, but too late.
And on the way down, I make a very accelerated attack against the one that's on the ground.
Oh, yeah. I'll give you, let's say a proficiency die of... We'll say a D8, because I like your style.
Sure, I mean, I rolled a 23.
For the attack? Okay, so yeah, you hit anyway.
Yeah. And that is 12 damage.
Yes.
I can just end my turn on that one, I guess.
You still have your bonus action.
Sure, I'll rage, just in case.
Okay. Which is good.
Be safe about it.
Because, actually, this one has been No, they're not exactly logical at the moment. He's annoyed. This thing will get a reaction of a big fat miss. 13, I believe, is a big miss on you, Karl.
It is.
Yep, okay. So that ends Karl's turn.
The big miss.
After Karl, it is the one in front of Arkul. Ryan, did we also talk about attacks of opportunity from the spiritual weapon? I don't think it gets that.
I don't think it does.
Okay. It is going to claw you, Mr. Arkul, for 19 to hit.
No, I'm using my reaction for my spectral wings.
Very cool. So, for the two barbarians who have not seen this before, and the fighter, what do they see?
So, as this dragon's bringing his big-ass claw down on me, I just kind of sit there and stare at it, and all of a sudden, from my back, big metallic wings manifest and cover me up as it claws at it, and I'm totally protected.
Gaboosh. Yes, and then it will make another attack against you. I don't need to ask you. I made these sheets for this specific reason.
Uh-oh.
This is... Damn it. What's the name of the ability?
What ability?
Where you can...
The ability that I just used?
It's a reaction. Protective Wings!
Yeah.
When hit
Gift of the
by
metallic dragon.
an
protected
attack...
wings.
So it's an attack, not for your turn.
Yep.
I think you're protected anyway. This is the green dragon. 13, I think, is a miss for you.
Yep.
Yeah, so Arkul whoosh brings up the wings, boom, miss, and then the second claw it seems a bit distracted by the fact that that just happened. With that, it doesn't necessarily like being surrounded, so it is going to enable flying and go up. I like 25, that seems good. And then 5, 10, 15. It's got a little bit more, but I think that's a good spot for it. After that one, it is this one's turn, who I believe also has been in the air for 2 rounds now. Ooh, and it has a nice little crowd of people down here. So it is going to use its other breath attack. I need Karl, Harratuk, and Erevan to make strength saving throws as this deep green mist falls upon each of you. And the dragon right next to it, actually.
If it's poison based, I do have an advantage against that.
It is not. So, Harratuk,
17.
Karl,
1.
natural.
Yeah.
Lucky. Erevan.
15.
So a familiar sight, unfortunately, for for Karl's neighboring friends here, as Karl is immersed in this breath. Harratuk, maybe he's able to sense the smoke coming, because I believe he's still.
I'm still blind.
I would say you would have to see it to know it's coming. Can you roll again and tell me if it's lower? Because I think your blindness actually would affect this.
No.
Is it? It's a higher roll.
Yep.
Okay, so even in his blinded state, Harratuk is still able to kind of like hold his breath real quick, as well as Erevan. But Karl and his neighboring dragon friend here, Karl, you feel your muscles kind of start to weaken on you, even though you're raging. You can still feel them start to wither a little bit. For
Am I gonna poop myself?
as much as
What
I
a
wish that was
question.
part of it. For 1 minute, strength checks and strength saving throws are at disadvantage, as well as your strength-based attacks, which is, I believe, all that you have. So basically, anything strength-based is at a disadvantage for 1 minute.
Okay.
And there is the Lion Drake.
Rage grants advantage, so it's basically straight rolls.
Reckless does, not your rage.
It'll stack checks and saving throws anyway.
Oh, on the okay. I thought you meant attacks. My bad.
Sorry.
Just making notes real quick. Okay, after the gold one who just went, his strength also fades, and he has to come down. And he is going to do his best to 25, slink away.
Would there be opportunity of attack for him running away?
Mm-hmm. So, not for your guns actually, because they have quite a bit of range. But for any I guess for because for you to get that attack of opportunity, it actually has to leave your attack range. So with your guns, you can't make that attack, and you really. I think Erevan can't actually for that one.
But the other guys would, right? The other two.
Harratuk is blind. Karl could. If you wanted to use your reaction for that, Karl.
Darn, I can't pistol whip it.
Yeah, if it's going away, I can try.
Go for it.
That's why I need a gun blade.
21 to hit.
A gun blade. 21 will hit.
If I have a gun blade, then I can still attack
Yeah,
it.
I'm raging. 13 plus 2, is it?
It's an epic
Yeah,
horn
15
section.
plus 2, so 15.
15. Big hit.
Do I get a second attack on reactions or no?
Just the one swing.
Got it.
And then gold. He does not have that reaction, so he can't attack you back. Harratuk, you are up, and you are still blind for this turn. As far as you know, there's still a dragon in front of you. If you want to swing at whatever is in front of you, I'm not encouraging you to do anything.
I assume yeah. I'd like to make an attack if I can kind of safely assume that there's a dragon in front of me.
Yeah.
I'll make like a big exaggerated swing so my friends can get out of the way.
Take a swing. Karl, what's your AC?
16.
Or Karl.
It's a disadvantaged attack. If I didn't say that, Harratuk.
Okay. That's a natural one.
Oh no. Do you want to roll on the critical fail chart?
Sure.
Do it.
Roll a D10 and a percentile die. read the percentile first, and then the D10.
Uh, 53.
53. Nothing too dramatic. He takes a swing, and we'll say for the sake of things, it goes straight over Karl's head, and Karl reacts in the way only Karl can, and your turn ends right there. After
Am I unblinded by the end of this turn?
Yes. At the end of this turn, your sight returns to you, and you are back on track.
Right.
Arkul, and then Char, you're on deck.
I'm going to use my action to use my lay on hands pool, and I'm going to heal myself for 15 points.
You said 15?
Yep. I have to take it away from the pool, and then I have to add it to my fucking HP. Just do the same. Just do it at the same time. Damn it. Spiritual weapon's gonna move 20 feet towards the southeast, closer to Char, as just waste its entire movement speed.
You said 15.
20.
20.
It's got a 20. It's got a 20 movement speed.
15, 20, I think, is right there.
Yep. And then I'm going to move.
I love this little sword. I think that's so funny.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Still towards the southeast, closer to Char.
Ooh, that was a big
I want to
swing.
move. So where the shadow of the dragon actually is, where its left wing is, I want to be on that square. That one right there.
25.
So I will put. Let's see. Use my bonus action. Use my action. Okay, yeah. I'll put 2 cards face down, and I will end my turn.
Very nice.
What a turn.
Thank you.
Top of round 4, I think it is now. Char, and then Erevan.
I will run towards the dragon with the red wings.
The lion drake. Yeah, this is the one that was above you for a little while.
And I will attack. 16?
Char just cannot get this thing.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Man. Okay.
Wasted the 20 on the initiative.
I know, right?
Does the wolf have multi-attack?
No.
No,
It's just
okay.
that strength saving throw thing, so if I do attack, it helps, but if I can't attack, it does nothing.
Okay. Yeah, and Mally is traveling with you. Erevan. That is not an action.
Let's see here. Let's see here. No, where did? Oh god. Sorry. Okay, so that's not the one that I've been attacking in front of me anymore, right?
Correct. Yeah, that one skittered off over here.
And then there's a green dragon up in the air behind me.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take 2 shots at that one.
Take 2 shots.
Nice.
28 on the first one,
That'll hit.
and 21 on the second one.
That will hit. Yeah, and this one looks like it's frantically looking for something to hit in the air since it's taking damage, but there's nothing within range.
13 damage for the first one. 8 damage for the second one. And then I feel like I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action to reload. Then I'm going to action surge and take 2 more shots at that one.
Yeah.
And that'll be 23 for the first. And
Yeah, so Arkul and
natural
Char.
20 on the second.
Ooh, I heard that natural 20.
Nice.
Woo!
I'm using Benny's Durandal dice that he left here.
So, I forget what your damage die is. I think it's a D8,
D10.
D10. So you'll have 1 D10 for the first attack, and then 2 D10 for that second one.
So
And
the first
that might just be good night green.
12 damage on the first shot. And then and 20 damage on the second shot.
Oh, that's enough. How does it die?
Yay!
I'm gonna say that Erevan kind of just does like a rapid fire where he's just like, you know, like the old Western movies where they're just like sitting there with their left hand over it and he just fires off 4
Oh,
shots.
pow,
Like,
pow, 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 pow.
yeah.
Yeah, since he knocked it into oblivion here,
It went upside down.
he just looks like a snake. There, now he's just wiggling unnaturally. That's not unsettling. Char and Arkul seeing this technology for the first, I believe for the first time. I don't think you guys have, at least not seen it in action. You guys are familiar with elves because of your friend Felix, but you've never quite seen an elf in this context, in this strange particular where with this weapon you've never seen before, as he is just blasting this thing out of the sky, and eventually it is pierced with too many bullets, and it comes crashing down to the ground. Green is dead. Anything else with your turn, Erevan?
Actually, yeah. Well, I can. We'll go ahead and also use my... What's my health? 38. No, I'll hold off on... I was thinking about maybe using second wind, but I didn't take... I've got okay health, so...
Okay. Then it will be Lion Drake's turn.
Uh-oh. No, maybe you need to use second wind after him.
Last one to hit him was Karl. So this will be interesting because both of you are weakened. So he has disadvantage on his claw. No, that's a natural 3. That's going to miss. So he'll try and claw you again with a natural 1. That's 2 natural 1s for me this session.
Woohoo!
53.
It's the same roll.
Yeah, so this thing is just trying to get at Karl, and Karl is just equally like lazily dodging, and they just can't hit each other, and it's like, you know what? You're not worth it. And it just stops attacking. And then Karl, it is your turn, so you still do have the disadvantage on your strength stuff while you're not raging.
I think it is worth attacking.
It is disadvantage on attack, unless you're reckless, I believe.
Yeah, I'm going to reckless. I'll try to do a non-lethal. I mean,
Okay.
it's the best of my ability. So just a straight roll. 11 for the first one.
I will miss.
And 11 for the second one!
No way.
Everybody! Alright, thanks D&D Beyond. That's the end of my turn.
After Karl is the gold one's turn. And he's not looking good. But they aren't necessarily thinking straight. So it will go behind Karl. Who you did reckless, but it's got advantage on you anyway.
Yeah.
Wow. 13 to hit.
That is a miss.
That is a miss. Okay, that's actually all the gold can do in its turn. So its turn is over. Harratuk and then Arkul, and then back up to Char.
Okay, I can attack the one in front of me with advantage, the great axe.
Yeah, it's very much surrounded. Yeah.
19.
That will hit.
Uh, 8, and then I'll just swing again for my second attack.
What was the damage on that? You said 9? Or 8?
8. I said 8.
Damage, yeah. Go ahead.
That's a natural 20.
Nice.
Yay!
Harratuk. 20s. Very nice. Yeah. Double your damage die. How much damage?
26.
Sweet jambalaya. How does it die?
I think it's beheaded. Oh!
Harratuk taking hands and heads all in the same week. Yeah, so Char and Arkul again as these. Char has met Erevan.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's. I can't remember, but I think that's the only intergroup interaction here.
I've met Harratuk and Karl.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, maybe seeing a new light of savagery from Harratuk as he just like hits this thing in the chest as it kind of goes down a little bit because it's very much weakened in its current state and couldn't possibly defend itself against so many people. And Harratuk just one clean cut. That one is very dead. He is now out. Anything else Harratuk? Oh, actually.
No.
Okay, good. Oh, okay. I just got the signal that Amanda is here, so we're gonna take our break right now. Remind me to come at Arkul. It is your turn. So we will be back in a little bit.
Okay.
Enjoy our new Be Right Back artwork. Pow! before I switch back to the stream, look at this beautiful background artwork. Oh my goodness.
So great.
It is so great. And I do want to highlight, let's see if I can...
Viking asked about the sword above the fire.
Oh, darn it.
I have to pull it up now.
I think that's back in the center. That is a still image. You won't be able to see my mouse, so let me zoom in, I guess. Look at that cool little hammer. I wonder who that's for. Our #1 supporter, perhaps? I have to reorient this image now.
Does that say John?
Vol, after Viking Vol, since she is an incredible follower, fan, whatever you want to call it. She's the best of it all.
She's pretty great.
I think she's been here since day 1 of the stream.
Is it somebody we know?
I've known Viking a few years now. She came in with me.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she's...
basically my adopted sister.
Oh, that's awesome.
And the sword, I'm not... So, okay, I will say that there are quite a few little eggs in the picture. Some of them are more obvious than others. The sword is one of those eggs that will appear later in the story.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was something from campaign 1.
That's Kern's sword.
God damn it, Ryan.
Jesus,
Okay,
Ryan,
well-
you are the worst.
Here I am plotting like, oh, look how far into the future I run, Ryan. No, it's Kern's sword!
I guess you didn't.
All right.
You're the one that gave it away. That's your fault.
All right, because I was hype. No, Ryan, since it's your turn, we're just gonna skip you. Fuck you.
Aww.
Come on.
No, it's your
Again,
turn.
that was your fault. I just guessed right.
Your turn. Get out of here.
Anyway.
Yes, he doesn't have his sword.
I want to... No, he does not. We haven't gone back. We can't go back. I'm going to move to behind Karl, if I can, in 30 feet.
15, 25, 30 gets you right there. Actually, you could get here in 32 as well. Either of these spaces.
No, I want to attack the one that's diagonal to Karl.
It's well. Oh, the line drake's dead. Line drake's dead. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So the other one to my right.
Yes. You can also move your sword. I don't think.
I know. I'm moving the sword next.
Okay.
But yeah, put the sword right next to it. If it can go 20 feet.
5, 15, 20.
All right, and the sword's going to attack first.
Stupid little thing.
And this is just straight attack, right? Straight roll.
Yes. This is the gold dragon. The only one left.
I think, what do I get? 13 to hit for the sword.
I will miss.
Damn. I'm going to use then my attack action to, where is it? Fire breath weapon. And that is a 2d10.
So as Arkul, who I've already forgotten who has actually seen him before. I don't remember if I think he did use his fire breath weapon in the last fight, actually.
I don't remember.
Whether or not he did, Karl, to say the least. I mean, certainly Harratuk and Erevan there. You guys are watching him as he opens his mouth and this flame erupts violently forth onto the gold dragon in front of him, and
It is a line.
Yes, he can see the fire almost split perfectly off of the creature. It appears to have taken no damage from that attack.
Damn it. Oh, that's gonna
Karl just laughs.
screw up that. Oh fuck, I'm stupid. I should have used this other thing on the sword attack. Oh well. Yeah, that's gonna do it because I can't attack it right now. So
top of round 5. Char, Erevan, and then Karl.
Yeah, so the only one alive, I'll go around to be able to attack him.
Yeah,
And if I could flank to give whoever else advantage, I'll do that.
Yeah.
The sword.
You will have advantage this time. Yeah, Karl's right there too.
Oh yeah, I'm Karl.
Thank God. Unnatural 20.
Yep. It will use its reaction to actually block that attack. No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to cry.
only I can do that.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. The fate is shining upon me. 2 6s, so 12, 15 piercing damage, which is the most that can do.
Nice.
Thank you.
How does
Nice.
he die?
Oh, wow. Even better. I figured it's kind of like a normal, like, dog death. Grab it and, like, shake it around.
Yeah, the classic char dog move.
Yep.
And I was gonna say, I thought that was I don't know why I thought that was Char's first kill. I know she's gotten a number of kills before. I don't feel like scrolling through a very laggy Excel sheet.
Yeah.
But yes, with that, except for the one dragon who's completely decapitated, you guys have ceased all violence from the dragons. And while I'm waiting for my music to queue up here, I will stop sharing my screen.
No.
Darn.
If possible, I want to use Spare the Dying on both the other dragons that aren't beheaded.
Let me move my notes back.
And I'd also like to shift back into my normal form.
They can stay unconscious. I just don't want them to die.
Come on, Spotify, you can do it. It ain't that hard.
I will reload in the meantime.
I believe in you, Spotify.
So, as the events of the calamitous fight come to a close, Karl, you can feel your rage subside, and kind of in an interesting turn of events, even with your rage subsiding, you can feel the strength that had made you feel kind of wobbly, that as well comes back to you, and you feel back to your normal, non-raging self. Let's see, say you get one of them. I was going to say Arkul. So the one right next to you, you are able to save, or for the meantime anyway, whereas the other one, which I believe was the green dragon, I just flipped a coin, heads or tails. It was tails. It did not. Yeah, Arkul, maybe he wasn't able to get there in time, or maybe there was just a bit too much against it for it to be able to survive, but that one does seem to perish. I don't know where Spotify is on my list right now, but I don't see it. As Erevan starts reloading his weapons, Karl's rage subsides, Harratuk's rage subsides, and Char returns to her mortal form.
And the spiritual weapon kind of dissipates.
Yes.
Do we actively see him trying to revive the dragons?
Yes. So for the sake of keeping things a little clear, sorry, I'm like moving a bunch of things around so I can get my DM setup back up. Arkul, as you go over to the green dragon and everything he tries to do in the moment, he is not able to keep it alive. He is able to make it back over towards the gold dragon, I believe it was, because the lion drake got beheaded. He is able to feel that there is still some breath coming from the gold dragon, and he can see its eye just kind of like open and searching before it actually does lock onto you, Arkul, because you are of the dragon kind. And it does do what it can to speak to you. Let's make a Constitution save and see how well it does. Not bad.
I mean, it just stabilizes, so spare the dying.
Yes. Consider it like 1 hit point. Harratuk Arkul. You can hear it in your common tongue as it is doing its best to convey whatever it can. The spirit has been taken, but not by them. You can still save the cosmos in the southern reaches.
Sorry, I'm typing. You can. The last words were, "You can still save them in the southern cosmos."
The spirit has been taken, but not by them. You can still save the cosmos in the southern reaches.
And back in Draconic. What do you mean?
See if I can find it relatively quick. This is the lion drake.
I wasn't ready for the accent.
While this happens, since Erevan has no idea what's being said,
Sorry,
he's gonna pop in one of them old-timey cigars in his mouth.
I almost did that when I said he was reloading. Like he popped one in.
Yep, he's pop one of them little bad boys in and light it up.
He's gonna put it in his mouth.
Yeah, the cigar. Happening.
What's that?
That was Matt. Matt has made an effect of corn.
Anyway, it will, in the same, actually, I don't know if Arkul would have seen it. What's Arkul's passive perception?
Passive perception is 11.
He would not have seen it, but I'm trying to remember who was in front of the dragons at the time. Erevan and Harratuk, I know, would have seen it. I don't think Karl and Char were there yet. But Harratuk and Erevan, if you guys are nearby and listening, you can't tell what they're saying to each other necessarily, but the same coloration of... We'll see how well this works. The same coloration that had come from the lion drake, but not nearly as intense. It's just a small plume. He is able to... There we go. He emits this very strange, moving purple. Harratuk can see it as the same color as what he had seen when the cloud descended upon him. But just a very gentle purple plume. The cosmos. Poof. And he'll pass out. So, purely meta. I did want to give you guys more time as PCs to interact with one another, since the last time it was kind of go for a little bit. So you do have time to RP if you'd like to. If not, there are further events that will go on in the world.
How big are the dragons, by the way? Like the green dragon?
They were actually medium size, so the biggest one would be similar to the size of Arkul, if not bigger.
How big was the green one then? Was that one like the smaller size, or like was it one of the bigger ones?
I don't know why I'm looking over there. It was the green one would have been the smallest of them all.
Erevan is going to...
Yeah, and the green one is dead. The gold one as far as you know, is alive.
I am going. Yeah, Erevan's going to go and essentially, like, wrap that one up, the green one, to bury it.
Yeah, you guys can you can see Erevan very tenderly with his cigar smoke wafting, kind of tend to this beast and wrap it up.
Would I have any knowledge of what that dragon said?
No.
Can
Well,
anybody
then,
tell me what is going on?
Well, first, Char, did you get any of that? Do you understand what it said?
I don't understand dragons. They're not really, like, quite animals, and they're not really quite, like, plants either. You're kind of your own thing. I don't speak that.
I thought you knew our language. Maybe it was just,
I think Felix does.
maybe it's just Felix then.
What did he say, though?
He said the spirit has been taken, not by them. You can save the cosmos in the southern reaches.
Sounds like babble.
It means something, but I might have to go home in order to understand. But what do we know, Kriv? The people that actually started this shit. Do we know that they did it? Because meta, we know that they did it, but do we know that they did it?
I believe only Hadrian knows.
Okay.
I think everything outside of his conversation, who I can't remember who he was talking with at the time. I think he was interacting with one of the dragons.
I was, definitely, and we were told where she might have gone.
Yeah, I think only Hadrian had the perception check to see what happened. After that, you're not
Okay,
sure.
so we just know all hell broke loose.
Yeah.
We were looking for some friends, and then all hell broke loose.
Hey, the beasts were fine. And all of a sudden it was panic and chaos.
I
Good to see you again, by the way.
absolutely love your accent. Like, wow. Phenomenal.
That's Char, by the way. And Mally too is like,
We're both just like, what?
Oh yes, Char. This is Karl. He was the last time we got split. I was with him and this minotaur, Harratuk.
Wow.
Hello.
And your jump, Karl, gave me some ideas to jump to. I didn't know I could jump, but hey, I mean, I guess jumping's a thing.
Lovely to meet you. And I get a little height for my height.
in Char, you can hear Mally. Oh, little height.
It's so cool. It's so perfect. What were you guys up to before the dragons broke loose?
We were here to pet him.
Oh, yeah, that would have been nice. I guess I can still pet him now. She goes over and like pets the dead ones. It's a little bit different now, but it's I guess the same thing.
Char, we find that kind of disrespectful.
I just want to see if they felt soft or not.
They're about as hard as me.
Yeah, I realize that now.
Get your head out of the gutter, DM. I saw that smirk.
I didn't say anything.
Get your head out of the gutter.
Is the one dragon gonna be okay though, you think?
I'm afraid he's already passed on too.
Oh.
I did
Well-
what I could, but I couldn't save him.
At least they won't be in captivity, because that was kind of hard to watch.
So, what's your business with the dragons?
I think we wanted to free them because it looks so sad that they're all sitting here. But to be honest, I don't know.
Well, we definitely wanted to come back and free them, but can't do that now. What?
Someone else beat you to it?
I guess. Do we know where the explosion originated from?
Make an investigation check.
Oh.
Oh, that sucks. It's -1.
As long as it's not a 1, you should go.
20 minus 1 is 19.
It's a 15.
Yeah, as you guys are having this discussion, Arkul kind of does a cursory glance where the explosions had taken place. I didn't have a great way to represent those on the game map necessarily, but where the gate was, I was actually curious to see if anybody would have gone after the barrels that were there. There were fireworks throughout the day at various intervals of time, some during the parade, some after Amaris's speech of acceptance, and Arkul taking a moment to look around and see where they hit. It's very obvious where they were, but what caused it is another thing. But with that investigation check, Arkul was able to kind of surmise from some of the barrels that remain and how they're marked fireworks explosives. He is able to piece together that whatever had generated the attack likely would have been separate from the actual explosion, which he can see were from the fireworks.
Do I smell gunpowder?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably a similar makeup, yeah. Because I forget what the coloring agents are in fireworks. It's a bunch of stuff.
Black powder is involved.
Probably a shitload of gunpowder and or black powder. Yeah.
I feel like
still barrel. Oh, sorry.
no, go for it.
I was just gonna ask. So you said there are still barrels of explosives.
Yes, marked off as fireworks, yeah.
I want to search them.
You what?
I want to search them. Unless they're not allowed to be searched at the moment.
They're big barrels, and they're definitely full of gunpowder. They're definitely full of powder.
Oh, they're just explosive barrels. They're not filled with fireworks.
Oh, okay, now I got you.
My concern intensifies.
We'll say there's a mix. We'll say there's a mix. This is an unfinished processing part, an unfinished part of the process where there are some completed fireworks as well as some small-ish kegs of raw gunpowder.
Does Karl still have the bag?
The satchel.
The bottomless bag of wonderfulness?
Karl,
you have it.
Hmm?
Do you still have the bag of holding?
I do.
Can I swipe a few of the finished fireworks to put them in there?
Are you calling Karl over?
Yes. Karl, come here.
I'll walk over.
You might need some of these. You never know
Why
when
do you have a bag of holding?
You're gonna stick what in my what?
You never know when you could need these to signal for help. However many I can grab and throw in there.
I don't know how comfortable. Maybe just a wee bit, and we'll see how it goes. I don't want the whole thing to go up. That would be rather bad.
Rachel, why don't we have a bag of holding?
How do we retrieve it?
Just reach in and think about the thing that you're wanting to get.
Is it like pocket sand?
Yes. There might be pocket bacon in there too.
Karl, make an Arcana check.
14.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna. Karl he's able to grasp it pretty well. That was in fact going to be if he could figure out.
I suppose that makes sense.
Pocket gunpowder.
Just think about this explosive rocket and then you can get it.
Just not too much. Just
However
careful.
many the DM says I can grab.
We will
2,
say
4, 5, 12.
1 small keg of gunpowder and 3 fireworks.
What colors?
You don't know.
Darn
Nice.
it!
Nice. We don't label
I'm
those.
scared.
That means Criv doesn't know, and he'll just just fucking make it up when he uses
Oh,
them.
I know. If he were to be like, "Hey, dragon thing, can you light this?" and you'd be like, "Oh yeah, click." Then you'd
I
find
mean,
out.
I would just use my cigar.
Fair enough. Okay, so it'd be like, "Hey, dragon boy, duck."
No, I want to store them because fireworks make really good signals.
I'm not a duck. I'm a dragon.
We might need this for later, Carl.
Listen, I'll take your word for it, but
I think Harratuk would agree.
one problem, and it's not gonna be me, it's you.
I mean, how is it going to be me? You have the bag.
We'll see who gets the last laugh.
Yeah, so Arkul, Char, and Harratuk,
Don't throw anything on fire in there.
you guys can see Erevan and Karl kind of giggling and snickering about something off a little ways away as Erevan has this big goofy smile as he's shoveling things into the Karl's bag. And
I was just about to, yeah, are we watching them put this in the bag?
yeah,
Like,
and,
I can see this?
yeah. And then the strange thing of to both of you being that even given the size of the
Right.
fireworks in
How the fuck does all that fit in there?
the bag does not seem to expand in any real way.
You know, Arkul, I have no idea. I've heard there's really crazy magical things out there. Let's go ask. And she's gonna walk up and be like, how does your bag fit so many things inside of it?
It's a little bit magical,
I
we
knew it.
figure.
Did you get it from like a fairy?
I got it from a dorm.
Okay, so have you always had this bag?
Someone's always had it.
Do you know, what does it look like on the inside? Can you see all the stuff floating around in there?
If you turn it over and inside out, everything inside just comes spilling everywhere.
Whoa!
We figured that one out a little awkwardly.
Oh, see, that
I don't know what
sounds
you're talking about.
fun. So, do you think I could find one of these bags?
Oh, I'm sure they're everywhere. Someone can make one for you.
Oh, wow.
There's a magical college somewhere around town that's perfect for it.
I keep forgetting that we're near that school that has magic. Maybe we should ask
Well-
them to make us one, Arkul.
We'll have to inquire about it when we go to the university.
We've been there, it's nice, but the security's getting rather tight.
Oh, tell us more. How was it when you went there?
We had some break-ins from some people, apparently.
Oh.
So,
Hey.
be careful up there.
Am I buying their bullshit?
Just keep your person belongings close.
PC versus PC reactions merit no rolls. It is up to you.
I'm not
Alright.
buying this one bit.
Char is believing it to the 100%. Like, she's like,
I mean, technically, we
every
can
word.
lie about anything.
so what brought you to the magic school?
Char can feel the little tug. Ask if they have cheese. The cheese.
And a follow-up would be, do you carry any cheese in that bag?
Oh, sure, I've got that. In my pockets, I pull out this big block of cheese and I break off an eighth of a chunk or something, hand it over.
See, Arkul, we knew you were our favorite, and she's gonna hand her the cheese.
Well, she's been hanging out with me the past couple fights we've had, so I figured I'd buy a block just in case.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Harratuk, Erevan, and Karl, you guys can see these little cheese crumbs, and you can hear like a buzzsaw noise as the cheese is just devoured from something in Char's pocket. You could see it wiggling around before just the tiniest little...
No cheese in the bag, and we were going to see one of our friends.
Oh, okay. Are they a teacher at this school?
A student.
Oh, very nice. Are they the ones that handle the... I don't know if you guys have heard about it, that it's winter all the time?
What?
I'm not sure.
We've been looking into the fact that it's like winter all the time, and it's very cold, and people don't like that. So we've been looking into it and kind of seeing what's up with that. And we were told that the school might be able to help us.
I thought it was just the mountains.
Yeah,
That's-
No, unlike today, it's been winter the whole time. How have you not noticed that?
Erevan is gonna whisper to Karl and Harratuk. Didn't we, like, as very low as possible, didn't we run into some people that control the weather or something?
I'm from an island. Frankly, I'm not sure.
I can't remember.
That was one of the first quests you guys got upon entering
Yeah.
Group 1. One of the first quests you guys got upon entering the town was help us clear out the eternal winter for the hunters.
Clearly, they have not completed that quest.
That's funny. Okay, well, if you hear anything about it, I mean, maybe we should try and, like, find a way. We can be pen pals!
Are
How
you guys
fun
trying
would
to
that
turn the
be?
winter off? Are you trying to turn the winter off?
Yeah, who likes winter? It's cold. I have to wear so many layers already. I have to wear twice as many in the winter. Do you
Especially if
not
it
want
goes
the
back to
winter?
winter tomorrow.
Yeah.
Erevan is just very confused now.
Do you want it to be winter?
We've just gotten a bit sidetracked. There's so much to do and see here.
Well, I'd imagine too, if you're from an island, there's a lot going on. I mean, I'm not from a huge place, but there's a lot going on in this place. All the dragons and just everybody in general. It gets crazy out here.
Yeah, I'm from the swamps.
Oh. Well, I think the thing that I take from this is that, it's just a lot, and, not everybody sees things the same way I do. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Sometimes it really do be like that.
It really does.
Char, you can see, like, in your pocket, Mally's kind of butt end a little bit higher, and she's got, like, double chin going on, looking up at you. It's just so hard.
I love it. Well, I know for us, we're probably traveling to the school at some point. I know yesterday, or was it technically today, we did the games of the festival, or is it technically? Okay. I know today we played a whole bunch of the fun games they had around. Did you guys play any of those?
Hey, we tried a few of them, actually.
You got tattoos.
Yeah?
I display my badge of arm wrestling proudly.
Wow. See, I don't think
How come
we
we
won
didn't
too
do?
much.
No, Hadrian won the what was that? The plus dragon or something from the goblin toss, and
Yeah.
did he win something from the arrow game?
Archery range.
Mm-hmm. He did, yeah.
Oh, goblin toss. That
Yeah, I even
sounds
brought my
fun.
own goblin, and the stupid lady didn't let me use them.
Yeah, we just fake goblins.
That sounds rigged to me.
It was very much rigged.
I can't rig an arm wrestling match.
You seem pretty strong too, so I can see you winning.
Oh, stop.
I'm gonna pat Harratuk on the back. It's okay, buddy.
So, what else is going on around us? We're just fucking talking here.
Yeah. You guys can see across the way where both of you and your respective friends also about this time have fought off the remaining dragons that you had seen in their pens because
And Alena lost an arm.
yeah.
That's canon now. You have to make sure that he knows that.
Arkul can think that
Oh
from
no.
his perspective. So as long as you guys are talking, you can see it is a large area, and basically as long as you guys wanted to RP for a bit, there are a number of guards who are beginning to sweep through the area, and by the dozens, I mean, the guards are coming. And they are starting to regain control over the area, making sure that the dragons themselves are not moving. And Arkul, you will see a few of them approach the gold dragon, and you can hear one, this one's still alive. He gets his spear ready. You over there, you two, we gotta finish this thing off right now.
Can we run up and be like, stop? Or is there not enough time for us to do that when we start to see them?
Yeah. And,
I would like to run up.
okay, yeah, and they'll see you guys. Stop. Now they're kind of awkwardly holding the spear in one hand, like kind of trying to decide what to do. Stop.
I appreciate your request, but we would like to save this dragon, if possible.
Why?
Um,
Isn't this the source of the attack?
Right. Well, you know, no living creature should really die, and she's gonna go into this whole spiel of like, you know, it's a living thing, it has thoughts and feelings, it has emotions that we probably don't even know about, and, you know, it's out here being a spectacle to be pet, and no wonder why you'd attack people.
You had them chained up and muzzled. There's no way they could have done any of this.
I said, yeah, actually, there was some kind of hullabaloo that made the dragons then run free, and they didn't hurt anyone really but us.
Actually, it was your fireworks that went off that set them free.
Arkul and Karl make persuasion checks. You don't have your resident bard with you, so it should be Karl. You don't. I mean,
16.
Nice.
although both of you guys have bards. But
Off the
only
fucking thing.
one
Come on.
from the College of Elegance.
Oh, nice!
Eloquence.
23.
Oh wow, you guys are both good.
That's not a natural 20, is it?
No, 18 plus 5.
Okay.
Damn, son.
Yeah, I knew 23. It was like one of those things where it's like if you didn't have a high charisma, it could have been a natural 20. But paladins generally have charisma.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's
That's my
sarcastic. Yes.
Yeah, that's my
I
second
don't have
highest stat.
charisma.
Yeah, paladins. I charisma, I believe, is their spellcasting.
Paladins are charisma casters,
Bam.
so I need to have fairly good charisma.
Yeah, so the guard in front of you, as well as a couple others, each of them have their spears up to the dragon as he looks off. Did we who put those? Did we put those there? Who put those there? And each of them kind of look at each other. Do we ask the captain? And you guys can hear a voice call from the back. You don't need to speculate anything. And you can see this figure step up in the same Masonic Defender shimmering armor of those deep emerald greens and sort of smoky gray trim. Peels back the helmet, and you can see quite a bit of a wrinkled face from years of stress in the sun in Fury Keep. Both of you groups will pretty easily recognize this as an Evander. Arkul and Char certainly can see the similar facial features to Hadrian as well as Nero, and Erevan, Harratuk, and Karl, of course, can recognize the facial features he shares with Nero, although he is quite a bit older
Another Evander.
and has his head shaved almost to the
It's
scalp.
like the 30th one.
What's that?
Can't keep track of these brothers. There's like 30 of them.
You've met... Some of you have met 2, some of you have met... Well, 3 now. Some of you have met 4. Except for Hadrian, who's met 12.
Right.
Technically,
Ooh.
actually, no. Yeah, 13. He's met 13. Lore.
Erevan will definitely be like keeping guard over the green dragon that he wrapped up to bury.
Yeah, Erevan, he can tell that they see the green dragon as well as the decapitated dragon, and all of their concern surrounds the gold one.
Are you in charge here?
That's
Who's
right.
talking to? Yes.
I'm Captain Tiberius Evander.
Right. We know your family.
Wonderful. What happened here?
What's
Well-
it look like?
I know what it looks like. I need the facts so I can know what it is.
Well, my friend Carl here used a great word for it, hullabaloo, and I've never heard that word before, but it perfectly describes what happened.
From what we can tell, something ignited the fireworks barrels that were around the gates of these dragons.
Which made them mad,
He'll go over
as they were already mad being tied up.
He'll look over at where the fireworks are. Something ignited those.
Well, they didn't ignite themselves.
Someone.
Was it you, looking at Char?
Why would I do that?
You tell me.
I wanted to rescue these dragons. I don't want to blow them up. I was thinking more like buy them, maybe give you some gold and go let them free out in the wild somewhere. That's kind of my plan. Do you want gold for this dragon? I'll pay you for him.
They are not for sale.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Are you going to put him back in chains, though?
That is not of concern here.
Hmm.
This is private matters for the Fury Keep government.
Even though we know your family?
That has nothing to do with this particular encounter.
Thought maybe you'd be nicer to us because of that.
No.
Okay.
There was an explosion in the city. A number of our dragons are now dead, and I
Yeah.
need to find out why. Lo and behold, I find all of you here. Matching a few rough descriptions.
Oh,
From
what descriptions?
Char, that's not good.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant like, good descriptions.
No, there have been descriptions of a few creatures looking a bit like your friends here that have caused trouble around the university.
We provide crowd control for a situation, and this is the thanks that we get.
The Masonic defenders, and he's looking at the ones who are, knocked out cold from the explosion that happened. The ones that are conscious would have been able to take care of this within its moments. These dragons are not able to fly far. They have had their wings clipped to a degree so that they would not go anywhere without us being able to catch them. We would have restrained them once the proper guards arrived.
Seems like you guys have a slow response time.
Yeah.
These guys would have responded if they weren't knocked out. I would have pooped on the ground if I wasn't fighting dragons. What's your point?
My point is,
We're
An ex-
better, we know.
he's not laughing. An explosion took place. Dragons are now free, coincidentally by a dragon kind, looking straight at Arkul. And here you are now claiming to have helped. A bit of a coincidence, wouldn't you say?
I mean, we can help you find the people who did this. That might be fun.
Where were you? What have you been doing today? Let's
It's
start
in
with
the
Wow.
app.
I show
Hanging
my
out with your
badge
brother.
of arm wrestling.
Yeah. We've been enjoying your festivities.
We've been with your brother Hadrian this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh,
He can vouch for us.
Harratuk, show him your new tattoos.
I love it.
Oh,
Wow.
my bloody knuckles.
You've got the magical tattoos. How fun! I got one too. She'll show hers.
Char's, which is invisible because it's a new moon.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Like, oh, wait, never mind. This is how it's supposed to work.
Right.
What were you doing earlier today?
I had to rush over here from a speech,
Oh, were you giving the speech?
which perhaps you would have known if you were there. So tell me, after the games
Mm-hmm.
and the tattoos,
Mm-hmm.
where have you all been?
I was at a speed.
There was this nice parade, and then we wanted to pet a dragon.
Yeah.
And then there was an explosion, and then we fought the dragons we wanted to pet.
I put a bunch of holes in one. You want to see?
No. All of you, stand in line.
Do you want us in alphabetical order or by height?
Shortest to tallest?
What
Oh,
about
yeah,
you?
let's do that. Yeah.
Whatever
about
order
you?
you're in.
Char's definitely gonna try and make it shortest to tallest, though.
He looks over each of you as carefully as he can. He looks to be distracted by something going on down the way. That natural 2 isn't going to do him any favors. And Erevan gets a little nervous that he may or may not have gunpowder on his hands from touching all of the things. And right before he gets to Erevan, he gets called, Captain! What?
And I have pew-pews. Oh, God.
God damn it!
You may want to look at this, sir. So the Captain Evander will look at each of you. Don't move. We're not done.
Hey, Captain, and she'll do it with like her
freeze.
left hand, you know.
I just start wiping my hands on Carl's back.
Char will see a tail like out of her pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he'll speak with one of his guard by the barrels for a moment.
Can we hear him?
What is that? Perception? You can make a perception check.
16.
Char can just barely catch little bits of it
Okay.
because they are speaking relatively quietly. She would hear. We can detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
She wouldn't hear what kind. They think it. She would have heard the bits. They can tell it was something of a magical nature. She doesn't know what kind may have sparked this. Nothing natural, like a fuse. And the term red herring comes up.
Oh, okay.
And you can see Captain kind of wipe his brow a little bit.
What's his first name? I'm sorry.
Tiberius.
Tiberius. I knew. Oh, okay.
Question: didn't Arkul tell us that something like what the dragon said about the soul being taken?
Did Arkul mention that?
I
He
did.
said, yeah.
I just want to make sure I know exactly because I know Adam heard it, but I want to make sure what Erevan heard is all, so I know specifically character-wise. So I don't want to do anything that Erevan wouldn't know or anything like that. So I just want to make sure I heard everything proper.
So the captain will turn over to you guys. I'll look at Char again. You know Hadrian.
Yeah, we do. He's great.
Where has he been?
Like with us, you know, like during the today or of all time, or I don't know.
He hasn't been home for a couple of years. I'd like to know why.
That, I'm not 100% sure on that one. We haven't really gotten to that level of friendship, I don't think, to know his whole past. But today we were playing games together. We visited his other brother. Well, it's probably your brother too. Arkul is Nero, right?
Yes.
We saw him, so we met another one of your family too.
And you'll see pure eye movement, nothing in the face. Right.
Hey, we
Wait,
know a
listen.
Nero, Carl.
Hey, we've been over to Nero's.
He's got a really cool house.
I think he's trying to move.
Oh,
Bit of a bad stigma.
well, that's unfortunate. But yeah, no, Hadrian's been with us. At least for how long have we been together? Arkul as a traveling group, a month or two, couple months. Time flies, man.
About a month or so.
Yeah, so that's how long we've known him. And like I said, our friendship isn't quite at that level of like, man, what's going on in your life? You know, what's your past trauma? What's your family like? You know, so we're getting there though. I'll come back and update you if I get that info.
How long have you been in the city?
I'm cool. What, a
Only
couple of
been-
days?
Just a couple of days. No more than a week.
Yeah.
How long have you been in the city?
You can see him look over towards the other group, where you guys can see. Oh, quick math. Alena, Angene, Felix, Hadrian, and Rigurd. You can see him glance off in the into the distance over there. For my entire life and the entirety of my service to the Fury Keep Masonic Defenders.
So like 12 years?
Stay here. I need to go speak with the others, one of whom would be Hadrian.
Oh, good. Brother connections.
Yeah. Stay here.
Okay. Can I hear that conversation?
He actually goes quite a bit a ways
Oh, okay.
for that. But you guys, you'll see him do some kind of a quick gesture, and a few more guards, each of them will stand around the gold dragon, all of them spears poised.
Carl, we should get a drink after this.
Hey, we can put back to the valley.
I would like to whisper to Char as quietly as I possibly can.
Well, if you're in height order, you can't.
Wait, who's tallest?
Can Erevan hear it?
The tallest would be Harratuk and Arkul. I don't know, probably Harratuk, and then
I think I'm like
Erevan.
6,
Erevan
7 or
Charkyle.
something.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
go
can-
to
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
I'm gonna go to Char and I'm gonna whisper. Char, do we need to mention about what we know about DeLorean?
About the what? Sorry.
Do we need to mention what we know about DeLorean to these three?
I mean, it might be useful information for them. Unless you think it's more secret. And she's whispering back, too.
What do you think's the best ale loader over there?
No, but
Well-
honestly, if it has something to do with his daughters.
You like pale ales?
I mean,
I'm over darker.
Well,
real quick, did we see that? We saw that map where she'd marked, like, the dragons circled and stuff. Well,
I
we
believe
did see-
Hadrian actually has it, but yes.
But we saw it at least.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure we saw it.
Okay.
Because that's
so-
why we went to the dragons in the first
Okay.
place.
Okay. But, I mean, maybe it does, because remember that map where she circled the dragons and stuff? And maybe they did have something to do with this. We didn't see them at all today.
you think they serve a good biscuits and gravy with their ales?
Oh,
Maybe-
shepherd's pie.
Maybe they're after these three and their companions.
And that could be. I mean, it seems like they had a fairly similar day to us, but they don't know them, and I don't know if they know the two daughters or the murdered guy. You know, maybe we could ask them, like, hey, have you heard of so-and-so, and see what they say, but it seems like we can trust them. I don't think they've lied to us yet, so...
All right. I'll follow your lead on this one then.
Okay. And, were you guys whispering about, like, the ale and stuff, or...
Yeah, it's just me and him going back and forth.
Okay.
Dude, Adam and Matt have the funniest interactions. like one of the first things that you guys ever did was between Veldar and Penn playing minor illusion chess, where you're moving pieces back and forth.
Yes.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, she's gonna kind of turn to everybody else but Arkul, because she's kind of addressing, like, she's gonna make them out of a line, like she's kind of making it more of like she's motioning like, group up, guys, like lines are for sillies. And she's okay, and she's gonna like kind of half whisper this so the guards nearby don't hear. Have you encountered, and she's like, it's like she's telling a story, have you encountered like 2 sisters in your travels so far? One's very, very scary and doesn't talk much.
2 sisters.
I mean, I guess, we've met ladies before that could have sisters.
No, they travel together.
2 sisters.
No, 2 friends. I don't know if they're
Knives?
related.
Does the name DeLorean Ashana
yeah,
mean
then-
anything to you guys?
Oh, it does, eh?
Do you know DeLorean?
Not personally. Only that he's
You?
dead.
Yep.
A tragedy, eh?
Well, the two sisters I mentioned are his daughters.
Oh, do you know their whereabouts?
Yesterday we did. Today. That's why I didn't know.
Somewhere in the city, unfortunately. We were at Nero's last night with them.
We'd been looking for him to give him some unfortunate news.
Oh no.
Well, they already
What's up?
know.
Well, yeah, that's yeah. We're
DeLorean was their father, Char.
Yeah, no, I know that. I didn't know if it was war or worse news.
We wanted
guess
to
there's
let
no-
him down gentle.
Yeah, I think we tried. It didn't really work like that, unfortunately.
So we don't know if it was them, but we haven't seen them all day, but they might be pissed.
At
Yeah.
who?
Probably everybody in general, if their dad died, or the guards
Oh.
because they couldn't keep him safe.
I know it ain't us.
This is a big event. Is it really? Do they have beef?
The one girl wants to study magic at school, but it's magic that people don't want her to practice. And I can't remember what magic it was, but apparently you can ban certain types of magic.
Necromancy.
Ah, that's what it was.
There's some merit to that.
It's a dark magic, Char. Something we shouldn't really be muddling with anyway.
I think she might be mad at the combo of things, and this is her way of... We saw a map that she drew on of... I'm sure you saw, like, the map festivities of talking about what's going on and the parade and all this stuff. Well, she had a map in her room, and she circled the Pet a Dragon event. Mysterious.
Maybe she wanted to pet a dragon.
Maybe she did.
That is a bit damning.
Pretty sure that Karl circled the arm wrestling event on his map. He won it.
Yeah, but nothing bad happened at arm wrestling, right?
And all the drink stalls.
Well, that's important to go. Make sure you stay hydrated.
Hey, hydrated.
I love a good chocolate milk myself, but who's counting? But I do think maybe we wanted to we debated telling you guys, but in case you were in any danger or you come across the 2 sisters, just so you're kind of aware of kind of what we know.
Well, thank you for the heads up. That'll certainly be an ace in our pocket. What's that saying? I don't know.
I don't know if I know it either. I got a mouse in my pocket, but got no aces.
We don't see Tiberius coming back at all.
Not yet. You can see Mally kind of like trying to get her stomach over the pocket.
You like help her,
Mally, I didn't give you that much cheese.
She's like, no, but I ate that much cheese.
I do have more whenever he needs it, Char.
Yeah, I think Mally will need to take a little power nap, and then she'll be good for more cheese.
So much cheese. Who are these guys?
Oh, Mally, these are our new friends that we just made. If you guys want to introduce yourself to Mally, she'll hold her out her hand now.
Do you see a very plump and rotund little mouse in matching quilted matching with Char, mismatched quilted pattern clothing, as she kind of walks her stomach out, and waves to you guys. Everything she says is in the squeak language, but Char speaks normally to her as though it's another person.
I'm just gonna wave and say hi again.
I raise an eyebrow and wave. Hello.
Alright. We meet again.
She says hello back. I know this may be weird, because apparently not everybody... Yeah?
Can you ask that one if he'll say indubitably? Pointing to Karl.
Oh, Karl, Mally has a request. We love your accent. Can you say the word indubitably?
Indubitably.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, he talks like a prince.
She says you're like a prince.
Oh, stop.
I know it may be weird. I know not everybody can talk to her, which is very strange, because I've always been able to talk to her. But, to each their own.
Can they talk to animals? Or not that they understand me anyway.
Yeah, and it does. It's a little hard with the language barrier, but we make it work.
Erevan pulls out his spider that's in a cage, and then asks Char, "Can you talk to my spider and see if it's gonna murder me?"
No.
If you want me to, I can.
Yeah, I bought it because I wanted to save it from that guy, but I'm afraid that if I let it out, it'll try to murder me. I hear it's very poisonous.
And
Yeah.
in that moment, you guys can hear Tiberius call out to you. Oh, you two, pointing to Arkul and Char.
Yeah.
Get back over there. Come on, Nero. And you guys can see Nero who appears behind Tiberius and is waving to everybody. You guys kind of cross paths with one another as Arkul and Char return to Felix, Hadrian, and Rigurd, as Nero, Alena, and Angene are walking towards Erevan, Harratuk, and Karl. A lot of names in that last minute there.
Another time, Erevan!
Darn it!
And you guys are rejoined with your groups, where both teams will pick up with their episode 27. I do have to call it there for the night.
Yeah.
That was an awesome thing.
I do love your accent, though, Matt. You just bring it for whatever campaign you're in. Wow.
Thank you,
Lord.
Rachel. That's very nice. It's not something I work on a lot, but it's getting better.
No, it's awesome. I love it.
Better than mine. I can tell you that much. And I do practice.
I appreciate y'all.
Yes, thank you guys for working the schedules and making the crossovers happen. These are a ton of fun. There's a lot of lore within the world that can only be discovered, I suppose, through the crossovers. And
Unlocked.
Unlocked.
Yeah.
Memory sequence unlocked. Yeah. And it's been a lot of fun. So with that, we're going to call the session for the night. We have the other crossover next Saturday, the 22nd or 23rd, I think it is.
Okay.
And then the first Friday after that, we will be back to normal scheduling on the 28th is when Group 1 returns.
Right on.
Viking, I did see those subs earlier. Thank you so much for those. We always appreciate you. I think you know it. Viking Volhammer is canon to the lore now because of the artwork.
The Vol!
Bam, the Vol. With that, we're going to call this session. Thanks to everybody who came out. Thank you to my wonderful players for the crossover. And that'll be it for the night. Good night to you all.
It was fun.